Hey everyone, I'm Darthbriboy, and today I decided to do a good old-fashioned Blu-ray, 4K, well, 4K UHD, and DVD update, and probably UMD update as well, because I've been getting back into collecting UMD movies. If you don't notice, I got a new cell phone. It works pretty well overall. I've used it to shoot a couple of videos, and I'm just going to use it to shoot a Blu-ray update. This thing is like 16 megapixels, so we're going to see how it turns out. I'm also using an external lavalier mic for this, so the audio sounds better. And, yeah, let's just see how it goes, okay? So, first thing I'd like to show off is my rebuy of the despecialized editions. As you can see here, the complete trilogy. Now, I bought these back in July, and if you've paid attention to my channel, my promotion and purchase of these movies, the originals, were a slim Blu-ray set that I showed off back in June. Then I got these in July, and I haven't watched these yet. And you're like, what the fuck, man, why haven't I watched them yet? Well, currently my PS3 is still in the shop as of this video, so that's one reason why. Yeah, man. There we go. And here's a business card for the guy. I'd just like to say thanks, man, for making these Blu-rays. They're really nice, even though they're probably not as nice as, say, sorry about that, I hit the tripod. I am now using a tripod, by the way, for these videos, so that they're easier for me to film. And I can also just go back to the old setup, which was just this good old wood table, and I've got some other shit surrounding it. I think I'm going to try to use this table more often for videos again. Main reason I didn't use it was because it was cluttered with junk and I didn't clean it, but now that's going to change. So next we got Empire Strikes Back, obviously. I think when I really count all the versions of Empire on, oh, I also have a VHS thing I'm going to throw in here as well. Ironically enough, it is these movies once again, because I'm a nut job who has too much money. Okay, so there's a side. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Back. That focus? Oh. Okay. And the disc. Just a basic Blu-ray case. Blu-ray disc, I mean, I really like it. I like how it looks. So, because my PS3 is in the shop, I think that's still one of the best Blu-ray players ever made, really. The interface for the PS3 Blu-ray player is really, really well made and designed. Even though it was made for a controller interface, once you have it set up properly, it'll look nice. What's the picture quality like on these, you might be wondering, and once I watch them, I will properly show these off to you in better detail. But I would take a guess that they're pretty goddamn good. I've read reports that these don't work on a UHD player for some reason, but I don't have a UHD player at the moment. I'm just trying to make sure these aren't sticky, because I cleaned this off, and the thing I used to clean it is kind of sticky, but not too sticky. Okay, I'm just going to put these on the floor. Yeah, it has been a while since I've done one of these. And next we got a movie that I was really looking forward to seeing when I just saw it, because I thought this would be a great display of UHD. Passengers. Now, this movie got kind of shit reviews. One of my friends said that a reviewer, Jacob Chapman, there we go. I think the autofocus is way, way better on this than the Galaxy S5. This is a replacement for the Galaxy S5, by the way, even though I like the Galaxy S5. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to... Hey, man. I think it's focused. Yep. So, we've got the discs here. Sure was the code. My code, bitch. Not your code. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you how much I got these for. I got these on eBay, sealed. Life and Passengers for like $30. Both of these together. Now you might think, oh, you paid $30 for these, but when you really think about it, for a new format, getting them at the price I did, I pretty much got them for $14.95 or $14.94 each, maybe, not including tax. But damn, if I broke it down like that and did the division, you know, for basically $15 for a new format, hell yeah, I'll take it. Besides, I need some movies that I think are going to really show off 4K. Now, my TV doesn't do HDR, I think. I don't think it bragged about that. It might have. It might be able to, but I kind of doubt it. So, will I be getting a lot of movies in UHD, like new purchases or whatever? I'm not entirely sure about that for a couple of reasons. Come on. Yeah, the shipper, I think it's got a little fucked up in shipping. And I might swap the way the discs are laid out for my own convenience, because I think for a while anyway I'm going to be watching the Blu-ray, not the 4K release, because I don't have a 4K player yet. I was hoping to get one in July, but I didn't have as much money as I was hoping I would, so I'm like, well, I'll just wait for my birthday to get it. That'd be a nice little birthday present for myself. Next we got Life, which looks interesting. I was kind of vaguely interested in this movie. It looked like a decent sci-fi horror, but then the reviews were kind of mixed, so I kind of skipped it. But I think sci-fi, I'm looking forward to a fucking Space Odyssey release, if I'm going to keep it real. Come on, Warner Brothers, release Space Odyssey on this format. You see this format? Do you see this format? Do you see this format? You see this format? You see this format right here? Yeah, I want Space Odyssey, bitch. 75mm, some of the most detailed film stock, and I only got a DVD to show it off. Which, yes, the DVD looked okay, but it's a fucking DVD upscaling through 1080p, going through a 4K display. You know, even though, technically speaking, the DVD is only upscaled to 1080p, and I just fucked with my own brain. Okay, so apparently I was smart about this one, and I moved the codes back around. By the way, sorry if I moved the thing by accident. These both fucked, no, they're both Sony. Are they both Sony? Yeah, they're both Sony, okay. Guess we're looking at Passenger. What the fuck? Okay, I may either have to look up 4K Ultra replacement cases, if they even make those now. I mean, you might say, yeah, they probably make them by now, but I mean, to be fair, the format's only been out for a year, but what the shit? It's got fucked up in shipping, man. Jesus. Even though it has a slip grip, it's like, damn, what the fuck? So, yeah, look at that glorious discard, Sony. Look at the glorious discard Sony puts into that 4K Ultra release, because, yeah, fuck discard, I guess. You know, fuck the collector's market, even though this is a collector's format, right? It's kind of marketed as such, and you would think, logically, being a collector's format, they would kind of go all out in terms of detail, but to be fair, come on, what the, did I just fuck up the case? Oh, his already fucked up, who cares? Next we got for this section of the update anyway, and you're like, what do you mean section? Well, if you didn't look at whatever the hell the runtime of the video is when all the jump cuts are made, this video is going to be fucking long. Yeah, it's going to be long, man. So we got An Inconvenient Truth. Unfortunately, they only had this on DVD. For some reason, I have no idea why they only put this out on DVD. Maybe it's because big corporations don't want to hear the truth of Al Gore and climate change. And it's like, oh, it's just fake news, left-wing propaganda. Oh, good. Something tells me watching this is going to depress the hell out of me. And I am definitely going to get its sequel. What the hell is this sequel called? It's just called An Inconvenient Truth 2. Might be called called Inconvenient Truth too. Even though Doug Walker made a joke about that. Anyway, let me get the other movies, and yeah, welcome back. Okay, next we got Star Trek 2009. I bought this for $3 at Walmart. I was like amazed at how cheap this thing was. Like, it was really bloody cheap. Really fucking cheap. I love that slipcover. I think I also have the backing still. But I don't know where I put the backing, and I don't think this cable is that long, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just a really classy cover. And it's just a very simplistic. Oops, come on. Yeah, there, come on. There we go. Okay, I guess I threw out the digital copy or whatever. Right, the digital copy was kind of useless, so I just got disc 1, disc 2. I just put the DVD from the previous release I had of the movie in here, because it just had a digital copy disc, and it was pretty much fucking useless. It's like, come on, really? So I just thought, you know, I may as well put a disc in there that's actually useful and usable. It isn't just some dead installation disc that has a dead code. Although, if I remember correctly, I don't think digital copies expire technically. I think they kind of are unlimited and you can use them anytime. Here's a one-time use and you're left with a blank disc, because that's not useless at all. That's not fucking useless. Next we got the controversial Ghost in the Shell, because they cast my waifu in it. Oh, my friend Julian's gonna hate me for that. He's gonna so hate me. I gotta say it, I hate this cover. This cover looks lame as fuck. Like, one of the reasons I pre-ordered it really early was because I was thinking like they had this mock-up poster, you know, of, I think if I just looked up Ghost in the Shell poster, funny enough, they had this at Target, they have this slipcover at Target, and I was tempted to just re-buy this movie. Just so I could have the better slipcover. I mean, I guess, okay, if this was fan art, you know, I'd be like, oh, cool, that's fan art. But as an actual Blu-ray case, like cover, not really. Although it is slightly better than that Avengers one. You know, if you got the 2-disc Blu-rays, and you know what I'm talking about, that Avengers cover, where all they fucking did was take the original poster, crop it a little bit, throw some crap in the background, then Photoshop a bunch of random ass PNGs of Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is stupid to me. The soundtrack to this is amazing, by the way. But they haven't released it. What the fuck? I accidentally pressed the stop button, but all these are going through the video editor anyway, so you don't really notice it. Okay, look at that disc art, Paramount. Look at Paramount's care and affection for cover art on Blu-rays. I mean, you can just tell they really give a fuck, right? Can't you tell they give a fuck? I know you can tell they really, really care about disc art on their releases. No, they fucking don't. I'm fucking with you. Some of these I got at convenience stores and supermarkets when I was in the Adirondacks. If you watch one of my vlogs, I think I just ramble about that. So yeah, these were Adirondacks purchases. I'm tired and have a really terrible cold. I'm taking a bunch of fucking drugs, a steroid, an antibiotic, a probiotic to counter any side effects of the antibiotic, plus my regular asthma medication. This just sucks. So I want to get show off Spartacus. Now, I heard this is kind of like a DNR clusterfuck version, but I've always wanted to see this movie. And, you know, even if it is, you know, it's the Blu-ray at least. So it'll look decent enough, hopefully. Yeah, sorry about the jump cut, but yeah. There's the disc art. And there's me. Hi. I can't get the soundtrack for Atomic Blonde out of my head. It's a really good soundtrack. By the way, Atomic Blonde, you should see that or buy it on Blu-ray when it comes out, because that's the closest thing you're going to get to a Black Widow movie for a while. And I heard this was good, or I've seen pictures of it, that it looks kind of like an iconic 80s movie. So, looking forward to giving it a shot. It was also $5 where I got it from. Thought it was a recording for a minute. So, yep. Sorry about the jump cut, but I'm an idiot. And digital copies are annoying. So, it didn't come with a digital copy, but it did come with the Blu-ray and DVD. So, there's Zootopia. A movie that a lot of furries are into and aroused by. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I mean, I got my weird shit too, but not like that. Like, what is wrong with you all? The fuck is wrong with you all? So, there's that. There's that. I like it. You cannot rip this DVD. I have tried. You can't rip it. Disney, instead of like doing what certain companies did, where they would shove the digital copy on the disc, and if you attempted to rip the disc, it would just fuck up your computer, because it's just a bunch, just random shit. You know, that's why those digital copy discs, I gotta do a fucking video on that. I keep telling myself, I gotta do a video on that. I gotta do a video on that. I gotta do a video on that. Haven't done a video on that yet. The fuck? When it makes a lot of sense to do a video on that. Okay. DVDs, the dead format. Well, not really dead format, shit's still coming out for it, but yeah. Why do DVDs exist? Well, these are kind of old, whatever. But just fucking show them off. Alright, we got Mean Streets, which I've been wanting to check out for years, and I saw it for cheap at a dollar store in the Adirondacks. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Wouldn't be the first time I got something cheap at the Adirondacks. No idea why I thought this had a digital copy in it, but whatever. It's an old release, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. I will say this about DVD. It's still probably the most convenient physical media format to get movies on. Convenience, you might argue streaming, but I would still argue good old DVD gets the job done. Plus, you get some decent releases of films like this. So we got 8 Mile, Hi Again, and we got Do the Right Thing. Hello, everyone. No discard. Over the Garden Wall, which I've heard is really good, and I saw a couple episodes of it. But yeah, this is ironically enough the DVD that was the last one my PS3 read, and then it just stopped working. It wouldn't come out of standby mode. What is it with companies and not giving a shit about discard? That's what I want to know. But it does look good. The animation's really stunning. So, next bunch of stuff. Okay, we're back. So, I got a bunch of fucking UMD movies. Like, a lot of UMDs. A decent collection. I have a story about this. I should probably get the original disc. And when I show it to you, you will see why. But, yeah, I've been getting back into UMDs recently. Mostly because they're a nice, cheap format. And they're just technologically curious to me. Like, in a lot of ways, like the engineering of the PSP itself. And the fact that you could watch a little physical disc on here. Plus, even though it's a very basic format, you know, like that's pretty cool, you know. Even Blu-rays don't have that much, you know, what seems like artistic pride put into them in terms of making it a label front and back. And I think I got it for cheap too. What the fuck? Thanks, Guardian, for depressing me. He's got a fucking news feed. He's got some fucking news from the Guardian about some fucking earthquake that happened, like at 8.4. Like, god damn it, you know? I'm trying not to get depressed. Trying to keep away from real world shit right now because it's too depressing, you know? After all the natural disasters we're having and all the schmucks we have in power, we don't seem to give a shit, you know? We got Eon Flux. I've heard mixed things about this. I do apologize if this is inappropriate in some way. I didn't make the case. It came with the fucking UMD. But it is kind of, I'm still just fascinated, you know, that these discs that stored 1.5 gigs, you know, you could get fucking TV shows on them, and if you had the right connections, like I do, I got the composite video connections, you could watch a show on here through composite video. That just blows my mind. Plus, it's still not technically outdated. It is, but it isn't. You can make this work on a widescreen TV, which is pretty cool. The games, for some reason, don't fit the screen, though. The movies do. The movies are like, oh, we fit the screen fine. Games, not so much. Like, fucked up. Like, oh, we can't fill the fucking screen for some fucking reason. Now, I mostly got a bunch of movies that I didn't own on any other format, so I don't own Black Hawk Down on UMD. But you'll notice something off with it right here. Yep, cropped. I think this is a 2:35:1 movie, or if we're going to keep it technical, 21:9 aspect ratio. Even though the CinemaScope thing has got some weird ass aspect ratios, and my knees are kind of killing me right now. I do love the disc art though, even though you got this stupid black thing covering the disc art, and I'm not going to take it out because I don't feel like it. So that's the UMD. I'm not sure if I would really care to watch a movie this intense, you know, it probably is really intense, on a portable format with some headphones. Yeah, if you can't tell, my cold has gotten pretty bad. So this I guess got at a local game shop. I honestly have no idea why they would take these. I know they're for a game system, you know, but it's a movie, you know. I still don't fully get why you would take this. And this kind of looks like a generic 90s thriller, but whatever. It looked kind of interesting. I tried watching with a friend. We were just going to judge the picture quality, and it kind of looked engaging. Looked definitely a 90s movie, late 90s movie, you know. And hey, guess who it is? That guy from Total Recall and one of the henchmen from Spider-Man Homecoming. That guy. Bokeem Woodbine. And Marky Mark, who's trying to look badass. Then we got this movie, Lords of Dogtown, which I've never heard of. I didn't check the Rotten Tomatoes score yet, but I mostly got it because of good old Heath right there. Good old Heath Ledger, and I think he's right there on the cover. I also get just like the feel of UMD movies, and it's like response to Metal Jesus. He's a game guy, by the way. If you're wondering who the hell collects these, schmucks like me, because I do like to watch a UMD movie every once in a while. Hold on. And because I can appreciate some of the gorgeous art, you know, that you get on these things, you know, because, like, that's spectacular from a collector's standpoint. It really is spectacular. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell this little... What the hell was this? Okay, I know what this is. This was made for, like, the security code or whatever. I have no idea why you would keep that, and I have no idea why I am keeping that while I close it up. But whatever. I'll be back. So I'm back with a chair. So this is Perfect Blue. This is a UK release. This actually seems to be working a lot better. Now, while this is a UK release, it's not a UK disc. The disc is pretty scratched up and beaten up. That's because I had to rebuy the disc from a guy on eBay, you know, who was selling it for cheap. You know, I think it's got the same quality as the DVD, which is kind of shit, but whatever. This is the disc that it came with, and I was really hoping for some reason that my PSP could read it. I mean, they're virtually the same, except, like, the title's different, you know. And, you know, it just sucks. This is a brand new UMD, and I can't play it. But, you know, I'll keep the case, and I'll just keep this version here. Because why throw this out? It's not taking up any space. You know, I also just kind of like the feel of a UMD, to be honest. You know, UMDs have a very nice feel about them. Oh, and this doesn't have shit for disc art, but I think maybe because they were trying to appeal to an adult market. And you can, whoops-a-daisy. You can't tell in this, but it is rated R, the UK version of R-rated, what the hell? A startling and powerful film. If Alfred Hitchcock partnered with Walt Disney, they'd make a picture like this. Roger Corman. Okay, then. So this is the PSP little guide they got here. Now, you might say, why is showing this off in the update? Well, because of the category here. This is also kind of a unique thing. September releases. Swear to God, I thought they had porn in here. Actually, I think we're going to get to that. We got a Spit on Your Grave, you know, very classy. Special edition, like, okay, what bonus features can you put on a 1.5 gig disc? I think that's what it is. Oh, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Where is our porn? Aha! I think that's porn. Contains adult content. Yeah, they sold UMDs with porn. They sold porn on these little things. Like what? Like, okay. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna shut up about any thoughts that are in my mind, and I'm going to put this back a little later. Let's get on to the VHS tapes. Now you might think, Darth, you're a nutcase, stop buying shit you don't need. Well, fuck you. My channel, my money. Okay. So I got some VHS tapes of the original Star Wars trilogy that are really beaten up. Really beaten up versions of these movies. Well, did you see the rating? Yeah. And I think somewhere here it said, hold on. Yeah, 1984. The box says 84, right? But when I pop the actual tape in, right? Hold on, does that still say 84? You know what? I'm not sure this... Wait a minute. I think there's a... I just realized this. There's another label on here. There's another label on this tape. That is so weird. Like, you see that, right? Like, right there. There's a little extra little label there. That is fucking strange. So I guess maybe this is a 1987 tape? Rebranded? You know, I'll tweet to Nathan P. Butler, the guy that runs the Star Wars Home Video Library channel. He'll probably know what the hell this is. I mean, he's the expert on this stuff. It's kind of his thing. There's a whole channel dedicated to this shit. Yeah, this is really beaten to shit. By the way, the guy that sold this to me is in Florida, and I really hope he's okay. To any of my viewers in Florida, especially the Miami area, get to a safe place, please. And I hope you don't lose everything. I really hope you don't lose everything. Jesus Christ. Well, I just made myself really depressed. I think there's a... Okay, hold on. There's something in the tape. Something in the box. Is it... Okay. Okay, this confirms it. This confirms it. I never really looked through these tapes, but I guess, for some reason, either the guy did this himself, or this is how it came. Apparently, these are movies in a 1984 box, right? I think that says 84. Yeah, 84 box with one of these little pamphlets. The saga continues. The first 10 years. Oh my God. This is a 30-year-old piece of paper I am holding in my hand. This is a 30-year-old piece of paper. Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. This is whoa. Oh my God. Is there one for PA? Nah, none for PA. Oh my God, that is just... Let's hope the guy don't get into another coughing fit. the fuck is this? Nah. This could be a bootleg tape, or I don't know what the fuck is up with these tapes. These tapes just look very unusual, because I would think a tape like this would be a homemade tape, not a store-bought tape. This is actually one of the most interesting updates I've ever done, because, you know, when you get a Star Wars release, especially of the original trilogy, there's always going to be history to it, because Star Wars is one of the most important franchises to date. Man, you can really feel the weight of these things. Like, really puts in perspective how much I take DVD for granted. I'm not sure if any of these are rewound or not. You know, my view is, when it comes to owning home media, you should own the player that can play them. So I still have a VCR. Next we got a rebuy. Perfectly enough, displayed on the very table where I showed its bootleg counterpart, which is somewhere back there. This is going to be a pain in the butt to edit, I know that, but yeah, this is the Indiana Jones set. I might say, Darth, didn't you own this set? Yeah, but if you looked at that video, and I think I even noticed this when I bought that set, that the lettering on the bootleg was a little off. The lettering here actually looks fine. And it actually looks like a legitimate collector set. I think I even have the paper there. The paper is right on the floor. I could just pick it up. I hope it didn't get wet. No idea why I think it would get wet. Whatever. Let's just look at the discs. Okay, first we got Raiders of the Lost Ark. Okay. I actually got the spine in focus on this thing. Let's go back to autofocus. That looks beautiful. This actually looks like a really good budget version of the Indiana Jones movies. Yeah, sorry for my cold. I can't help it because it's a fucking cold, you know, but I could be a lot worse off. You know, everyone could be a lot worse off in the world. Sometimes you just gotta look at the positives of your situation. You know, unless you've got nothing, then I guess you can't. I don't fucking know what I'm trying to say. All I know is I'm just here rambling about DVDs, hoping that my camera focuses. There we go. The artwork on these just looks really nice. Even though I know the Blu-ray set is probably a lot nicer than this, I think for the money I got it for, which was like $40, I'm actually very satisfied with this set. And I think, you know, I like Indiana Jones, but it's not like one of my, how do I describe this? You know, I'm not in love with them, even though I really like the movies, you know. They're really fantastic movies. They're just, how do I describe this? I didn't grow up with them, you know. Now, I think, to be honest, you know, I saw these at a right time, you know, at the right time for, at one point I had, like, no interest in watching these. I had no idea why. Maybe it's because I was an idiot. So, yeah, there's that. I apologize if this video is really fucking long, but you know me, I do long videos. And if you don't like long videos, don't watch this video. You saw the runtime. You decided to watch it. Okay? I have to slightly realign this DVD case. I hate when that happens, when you get a new case, new movie, and you gotta realign it. Yeah, I am looking forward to watching these movies, including Crystal Skull. I think I might like Crystal Skull because, you know, Crystal Skull is almost 10 years old now, so I better like it. Or I better at least give it a fair shot. And we've got the Jenga of UMDs, VHS, and DVDs. And we're going to add to that Jenga pile with Apocalypse Now, which I got for really cheap. And oh, you want to know a depressing story about this? So, yeah, we finished watching this movie in film class back in February. Right on the day my hamster died. So I couldn't even escape in the world of cinema to escape my depression. You know, and I didn't really even finish most of the movie because I was stressed about my hamster. And, you know, the less I talk about that, the better. Because that's actually a really upsetting moment for me. Because I love my little girl. I miss Jenny. Yeah. She was sweet. Like I said, I'm going to stop talking about it. Because it'll make me really upset. And I don't want to be really upset when I do movies like this. How long is this fucking movie? Holy hell. And the director's cut? Damn! So it looks like we got the Apocalypse Now theatrical and Redux cut. And we got the special features. I probably should have brought this movie up in my Star Wars rant video. And next we got The Nanny. I thought Fran Drescher was hot in this show. Which she is. I can't. I'm going to be real. Fran Drescher was hot in this show. Okay? Like, don't judge me. Don't judge me. She had that MILF quality. She was a total MILF. Also, the show itself is pretty funny. So there's that. And I think this is a Sony release. I got this set brand new, shrink wrapped, for $1 at my local library. I'm not a fan of the DVD covers. I have no idea when I will have time to watch this show, but, you know, if I'm in the mood for a comedy, I will watch it. Why is this? It feels weird, like the disc. Nope, that's just the holder, I think. Yep, that's the holder. So, there's disc 1 and 2, and there's disc 3. So, if it's not too many episodes, I think I'll get through this. It's, you're not a show you need to binge, you know. You know, binging TV, for me, I kind of get. The only one I really binged was Doctor Who Series 5 and The Incredible Hulk from the 70s. Which, by the way, that show's really good. I've been actually wanting to kind of re-binge that one, because I haven't binged it in, like, 7 years. Because, well, almost 7 years. I started watching that in October, when I was in 8th grade, right when I started this channel. I'm kind of getting a little, you know, it's making me kind of tear up a little bit because, you know, even though you shouldn't really, it might be somewhat superficial to care about things, but, you know, nostalgia can be a very powerful, positive emotion in a lot of ways. I'm really trying to remember if I'm forgetting anything. If I am, I'll just throw it in the video. I don't think I'm going to render this until I make sure everything is in here. But the American Pastor, which starred Jennifer Connelly, who I have a bit of a crush on from the Hulk from 2003. She was good looking. In her 30s, you know. It's kind of my age group. 20s, 30s, that's my age group. So, nope, no digital copy. Got this for $1 at the library. I might swap the DVD case because I think this one might be busted. Okay, so I'm going to look around to see if I'm forgetting any movies, and we could just resume this shit. Okay, so this should be the last part of the update video. What is instantaneous for you has taken me a few hours to just fucking finish. One of these I'm not sure if I showed off already, but if I did, whatever. I don't think I did though, so hold on. Okay, I checked, and all the movies shown in this video I have not shown before, except now I am. kind of doing an older Adam Korlick style of videos. I actually got to meet him and Shane Lewis of Re-Res at Too Many Games back in 2016. I was hoping to go to the one in 2017, but you know, I had a choice between a math test, which could have made or break my grade, or going to see them. And I think I chose the smarter option, even though it wasn't the one I necessarily wanted. Unfortunately, Doug Walker wasn't there, so there's that. The only thing that sucks about this set, I mean, first of all, this DVD set is gorgeous. I showed this off in a drunk video. Never mind. Not an update video. That was recorded back in June, I believe. Maybe May. I mean, when you really look at the... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to move these movies out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Why are you calling Willy Wonka a bitch? Fuck you, that's why. You a bitch to me. Now. Okay. I mean, you just gotta really appreciate, you know, especially with Fox's DVD releases. They really went all out in packaging. Plus, I think a lot of these releases arguably hold up pretty well. Especially this, if you really look through it. Actually, this disc has DTS 5.1 surround mix. DTS I always look for in a DVD or Blu-ray, even though we have DTS 5.1 has a guy that has standard FTV for a while. You know, DTS really took advantage of my system pretty well. First, let's look at the little back art they got there. Map of the world. The sound quality on this thing was really good. Too good. I had to fuck with my PS3's volume control. Then I'd like to show you guys the paper in here. Not really well detailed, but well, here's the backing, which the guy who previously had this set very smartly put in this little compartment here, you know, with all the booklets and stuff. I think these are what is this? Oh, it's a map. Okay, they thought this was like okay, let's hope I don't fuck this up on camera. That is nice. That's really nice. This is a really good set. It's a really good set, especially considering the movie flopped at the box office, unfortunately. So, there's that little detail. Then you've got a little piece of paper. I always love looking at these, you know, piece of paper that they have on DVD. Let Russell Crowe command your DVD collection. There's a Robert Stomper, which I haven't seen, and For the Moment, which I haven't seen. He's a good actor. Is this a little pamphlet? It looks like you can open it. Yes. Can't wait a minute. What the? Hold on. There's glue. There's really old glue. Oh, fuck. Seriously? Let's see if we can just... Very, god fucking damn it. Really? Rip this shit off. Unless that was just a glue and not. Oh. Took off a little piece of paper. A booklet. Damn it. Well, anyway, it's got a decent collection here. It's kind of nice just to look at a lot of these things. I have one of those on VHS and widescreen letterboxed. And we got like assuming chapter selection. Yep, chapter selection booklet here. And we have a really nice in-depth booklet here. Really, really gorgeous set. Really, I got this for like $6. This is really good. Ooh, oh my god, this is really nice. Yo, look how thick this is. Yes, look how thick that is. That's really nice. Just a shame that it smells like fucking cigarettes. Come on. Oh. I fucked up. Not like a boss, but I just fucked up. Alright, now we've got less elaborate things. Actually, we have one steelbook with something that I might show. Yeah, I'm probably going to show it. Guess not now. Now, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. A movie I have not watched in ages. The whistle. Hello again. Shallows, which I made into a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I got the DVD from Target. And I jump cut around and I took the paper out. This is a Blu-ray that I got on eBay, and this is the DVD that came with. And yes, I did buy Power Rangers as a steelbook. I do have the backing in a folder. Should I get it? I don't know, maybe. This is going to be one long-ass update video. It's going to be one fun video to edit. I will tell you what, everyone. Okay, there's a side, back, with discs. I think that's just the Blu-ray. This is the DVD. Came with a comic. Even though I'm not a big Power Rangers fan, the movie I heard from friends at my college looked pretty good. Or I heard decent things about it. They said, oh, it was actually pretty good. I hope I did not fuck up that DVD by accident. I think I have one more thing, and that will be it. Yeah, if I ever decide to do a Zaran Izarak style of closer look video, that was the weirdest quotation thing I ever did, whatever, then I will be sure to do more things going in depth about sets that I've owned for years now. Anyway, it's a nice little collection of Nickelodeon movies I got for cheap. Some of these I like, a lot of these I haven't seen in years, or at all. I never saw this one, haven't seen this one in forever. Rewatched this one recently and enjoyed it pretty well. Looking forward to rewatching this because it's actually got Scarlett Johansson in it. If she's in the cast, if you can... Yeah, right there, Scarlett Johansson, she's right there. And the DVD picture quality actually holds up very nicely. It's Paramount, so you have jack shit for discard. Except for a couple. It's kind of like that Jack Ryan set they released. Then you have Barnyard, which is like... Am I ever going to fucking watch a Barnyard? Probably not. I'm probably going to be watching this. Oops. I just hope it's in focus. There we go. Much better. I'm going to be watching this. I already watched it. Probably not this one, because this one just looks too stupid. But, 5 out of 6 ain't bad. So, I think we're done. I've thoroughly checked everything. Should be good. Alright. The end of the update. Live long and prosper and have a nice day.